Hopefully, maybe? There we go.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you.
Huh.
It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back.
Yay. Sorry about that. The server crashed, and I don't know why. It was weird.
Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published. But over time, it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yeah, it's your water boy leg.
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang.
Oh boy.
You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the Corlapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
Oh, he can? Oh, that's good. I'll join you guys tonight, like we always do.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
So... Alright. Evil laughter.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Yes, beat him up.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang? You're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
No, chill. No, chill.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
2 words. Situational awareness.
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please, just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Aw.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Aw. Here to make fun of an old man, you picked the wrong one. I don't take any nonsense. Not to scare you off, but I'm none other than once illustrious Chang the Ninth of Feiyun Slope. Back in Liyue, in the good old days, so many more went through my hands every day that I couldn't give you an exact number. Anyone who wanted to do business knew it was me they had to impress. Those big shot Liyue Chising would have to move aside if I told him they were in my way. It was a somewhat unexpected turn of events. The business started going downhill, so I thought I'd sell the old abode and move out here, where it's peaceful and quiet, to get away from it all. The ancients had a saying, "He who has not known poverty has yet to become a true man." I might only have this hut and my book collection to my name, but I'm optimistic that my time will come again sooner or later. I'm wondering about the mineral trade, maybe. Well, I shan't say any more, or I'd be handing you a business opportunity on a silver platter. When my time comes, everyone in Liyue Harbor is going to know that old Chang the Ninth is finally back again. Cool story, bro. Let's see. Oh, you're over here now. I hope we beat up that guy. Hold on, just... Oh! Oh, cool. New things. Gotta do that. I'm gonna do his after this, don't worry. Whee! I guess I didn't need to technically fly over here, but it's more fun to do that. Yep, I told you I love this place. God dang it.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
He just ignored Paimon.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
It really is. Unless they let us go to Shesnaya. That would be cool. Get it cool? Cause it's... That guy back at... But that bossy guy back at Cheng's sounds like he's working for a gentry Maosai?
How can they bully poor old Cheng the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Oh, Zach, you should have heard when I got there for the first time. I was like, oh my god, this place is so pretty, I'm gonna die. So I guess we're scrapping Operation Leeway Travel Guide.
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Cheng the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Cheng the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
You already have a plan, don't you?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
Well, actually, Dragonspine was the next area, but that's still part of Mondstadt, so I don't think it really counts.
You're still here?
Uh-oh.
What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts.
We brought reinforcements. Oh, we're gonna fight here. This is gonna be cool. Okay, I'm ready to beat stuff up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Goohua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Yeah, I figured, but still.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
Go, Waterboy, go!
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
Oh wait, so you're not even Fatui. Okay, never mind.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Alright, time to swing my huge club at his face.
Spring water.
Let's go. Oh! Oh!
Are you here to play with me?
Rain outlines your fate.
The merrier.
Blink!
We're open.
The more the merrier.
Body and mind.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Blink! Time to act. Let me weave you a verse.
The merrier. Look at me.
Woo, I did it.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision.
Haha.
You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
That's what they all say, and then I beat their asses again.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
More to Guhua than meets the eye, huh?
No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. but his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is, well, not exactly incorrect, I suppose. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily.
Jingso is...
It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Read.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Oh boy.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face. Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Oh.
From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.
Oh god. Damn it. Damn it, Paimon. Why are you like this? Alright, so let's see where we're off to now. I think it's down here. Oh, it's at the harbor. Alright, cool. Want to see my little boy. Here he comes, I want to see my... do 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 do. Do 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 do. Road work ahead. Oh gee, I sure hope it does. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go up this way. I love this place! Okay. Wait, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Wait, hold on. Wrong way again. Ugh. Up more. Oh, sorry about stepping on your thing, ma'am. Oh.
So, are you buying or not?
Ah, where am I? Oh. What? I'm just gonna go to that one. Sexy pirate lady coming through. 420, nice. They're blazing. Ha ha ha. Here we are. Gonna land gently, and by gently I mean not gently at all. Whee! That's a kind of cool place to end up. I'm Batman, watching over the city. Even though it's not really a city, but I mean, no, it's not really a city. Harbors aren't cities; they're just. Anyways,
It's
sorry.
hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Harbors are harbors. They're not cities. They're places in the cities. It's kind of like a city.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
Urgent.
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Just anyone? Are you saying we are not his VIP clients?
No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Maybe to Gentry Mochai or suffer the consequences.
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you.
Yeah, I do. Let's go, Paimon.
Luckily for you, your bad
Luckily
attitude will
me.
be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
There.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
You did great too.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show that you really mean it.
Alright, you're pushing it.
Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinue Kiosk.
Kiosk is such a funny word.
Seems business is
Please be
booming at the
mindful
Shinue
of your
Kiosk.
personal safety.
No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
Yeah, I will in a little bit, Moods. I'm just doing these story missions.
Senua Kiosk, the place to go for classic Yua dishes.
Oh, really? Like what? Huh. That's funny. That's funny. Wait, how do I... Oh no, I can't get up. Okay, sorry. Not for a while. I'm not good. I'm just... Oh, right. There's stairs. Whoops. Don't climb up the freaking.
What should I put in my letter?
Okay, you know what? Uh. Like stairs.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
I like this song. This song is funny.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
Batman's better.
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet.
That's the same model as Chang the Ninth, but like in red.
But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time,
you'll die.
You may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
You'll die.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
He's like the Mafia, I swear to God.
Darn that old man Chang.
Can we kill him, please?
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui.
Paimon, he's right over there.
Who knows if Gulag Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Oh, lordy. Oh, he disappeared. That's awkward. Alright, back down. Oh, I thought that that Mao-Chai said mochi, and I'm like, I want mochi. Mochi's delicious. Whee. Yeah. Am I not there yet? I really want to see all the lanterns and stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll get there. This way? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I always get lost here. Well, I mean, that just happens to me in any open world game, actually. I get lost and I don't know where to go. That's fine, this game is so pretty, I can't deal with it. This place... Ugh, I want to live here. Yeah, yeah. Going. God damn it. Wrong way, that's what. There he is.
You said said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery.
Don't even know what he did yet, Paimon. Come on.
When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do.
It's not calling out if you admit it.
My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Damn it, Paimon, he said not to.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it.
I'm eating a sucker. Sorry.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us?
What is the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
Why get them involved anyway?
Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own.
Yeah. Jincho's gonna kill somebody.
Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Like James Bond to kill.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
Sure.
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Wait, there's a tower defense game?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Lioli?
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
Don't worry, Paimon. I want to ignore you too sometimes. Let's... Alright, let's see. Where me going now? Go. Here? Oh. Character is currently involved in other quests. Not join this quest? What does that mean?
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What do I do? disabled the music here too. God. Guys, what do I do? I'm confused. A character is currently involved in other quests. No, I don't have Jean. I have no 5 stars, guys. You. Oh, you're talking to Moods. Sorry. So what do I do to? What do I do to continue? Oh, I have to do snapshots. Oh. Okay. I can do that. No, not doggy. Not doggy girl. I figured out what to do.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
I hate when that happens. Okay, let's see. Oh, by the way, I got a key, or I got keys. No, I use Kaya, and I... Let's see, now we gotta find these. Yeah, I always use Kaya to make bridges. I don't know what you guys are saying to me.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Okay, I need to find the pictures. I'm trying to do this quest that I need to do.
Join the
Because
Adventurers Guild.
Because it says that I can't continue this until I do this. So write their names on the back. And now
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long.
find the picture so I can...
Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
So I'm just talking to everyone and like hopefully it'll be the person that they...
Join.
Oops. Oh, there they are. Wow. Ah! Okay, don't fall off the stairs, Bido, please. one of my commissions was today was to like do one of those races across like the suspended bridges in the forest, in the sword forest, and like I would keep falling off the bridge, one of the bridges, and it was just downright annoying. Is that the guy?
You do
There you
tell
are.
the cleverest jokes.
These are class.
Oh, right. I did go to Feiyun Commerce Guild to request that they take a picture of me here. How is it? Has the picture been printed already? Let me have a look at it. Oh, this is not bad at all. Thank you for making the trip here. The other one's over here. Oh, no, over here. God, this place is so so pretty. Oh, that's cool. That old lady. And no, I do not know how to do an old lady voice, so I'm not going to.
Should I save this money or invest?
Oh, there you are.
Just call me.
Oh, what's the matter? Camera. Ah, yes, I did go to Feiyun Commerce Guild a few days ago. Asked them to come in here and take a picture of me. Come here specially to deliver my picture? Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Yay.
What should I try this time?
I go back. Whee! Whee! I got one whee! I know! I've been listening to it like every day since I found out that it was on Spotify. It's so good. Just where has he gone wandering off to this time, honestly? Oh, my apologies. How may the Feiyun Commerce Guild be of assistance to you, good sirs? Sirs? Well, I mean... Sure. Have you managed to deliver the pictures? Done deal. Thank you. I'm sorry for troubling you, but we're barely keeping our heads above the water here. Oh yes, please take this camera as a thanks for your help. No problem. I mean, you did help us, didn't you? I'm being covered by this guard. Okay. This is not an exceedingly expensive object either. It's just a sample that our partners in Fontaine gave us. Some differences between it and the official model, but the basic functions are all there. It'll definitely be enough for your needs. And if you take a liking to it, you can also help us with some advertising here and there. Regardless, thank you for your help, and please take this camera with you. Oh, he disappeared.
But you didn't let me finish.
Oh, yeah. I just like all of Leeway's music. Like everything is so good. I had to get my blood drawn today, and I was listening to the Leeway's soundtrack OST while I was getting my blood drawn, and it was actually really calming. Though. Yeah.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Yeah. I'm not really good with blood being drawn, so it was just like really relaxing and stuff. There you are.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
Why are you suddenly talking like Xing Xiao?
A letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Again?
Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
Why does this sound like Zack?
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Oh. Okay, that also makes sense.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
And you sure like food, don't you, Paimon?
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
I mean, she's dressed like a shrimp, so it makes sense. What? She is. She's like pink and white and... I call her shrimp, so...
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh yeah, now that I'm listening to it, it probably is his voice actor.
With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth.
Oh, it is? I wonder
Since
how.
Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation.
Oh, is it like that? Is this gonna be like that the GameStop stock market controversy?
Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Is that what this is?
Great
what this
idea!
is like?
That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
And one of them is gonna be in a domain, isn't it?
Of course. We are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many Mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Feiyun Commerce Guild is certainly generous with its resources.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Gi. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
What do you mean? What? I don't... I just retweet the art. Like, I know he voices Cyril, too. I do know what Zach mentioned. I know that. That was pretty funny.
I could open a store.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time.
I mean, you're not lying. There's nothing here. Are you out of core lapis too?
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products.
Oh, you're Snezhnayan, huh?
No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Does We'll Take It All sale count as retail?
What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
You can't beat the atmosphere here in Liyue.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
Lapis, please. Lapis.
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. Well, that said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry.
I'm gonna pretend I know what you're talking about, ma'am.
Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Yeah, it's just our place where we play Genshin together, and it's really fun, and we're a bunch of idiots. And we get into all the shenanigans.
The key here is consumer psychology.
New stock at Cigarette too.
Well, still, you can still hang out with us, though. You don't need to... Bonk. You too, Zach, if you play. Where? What? Where do I... What? Oh, is it down here? Oh, there's a ramp down here. Okay. Like, where'd go? Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a... Whee! Like a dolphin. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down.
Oi! What are you, Australian?
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number.
I got black market. It's the black market!
All of it would be far more than you actually want.
Feiyun Commerce Guild only ever does legal businesses.
What are you saying? Of course my business is all above board. Feiyun Commerce Guild, you say?
Guy's creeping me out. I don't like it. The voice is like right in my ears because of my headphones, and it's just... Ugh.
If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
Jean-Lee wouldn't know about that. Anyways, Okay, where's the chasm? Oh, there it is. Hey, Lamau, I made a joke. Yeah, join and be funny with us. It's fun. We're a bunch of idiots, but we're actually good friends. Great.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Whee! Okay. I believe I can fly. Oh wait, what? Oh, whoops. Okay, I thought I saw something. He should. I would love to see that. That would be fun, actually. You should do it, Moods. Whee! Whee! All of your all the lapis. First, I'm gonna beat up the slime. Because I've been itching for something to beat up.
Power that ended Haishan!
Haha! Shut up. Best first impression in the world. Give me your lapis!
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Ah, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price.
How much does it cost exactly?
The original buyer's price was already quite high,
Oh god.
so...
7 million Mora.
The best I can do is... 7 million Mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 Mora on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
Paimon, that says 2 million Mora. Thank you.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
That's over 4 times what it should be, you crook.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
3 total million?
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Shut up and take my money. Maybe you should think twice before affronting the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
Frugal. I'm not frugal. I only have 89 cents in my bank account right now.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
Oh yeah, we really are.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild.
Shouldn't have gouged us, you
There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls.
Yay, I get to beat up hilly churls.
I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either.
Not even looking at him. Or, am I? No, I'm not even looking at him. He's just standing there menacingly.
So, maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, Thank you very much. This is a lot to ask, I know.
Now tell me who I have to bash against the wall with my giant club.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
I am very small. And I don't have any money. Understand the stress that I am under. Oh. I am very tiny. I am a small baby. I am small babby. Small infant. Well, I'm not an infant, but I might as well be. Wait, who? Which? Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah.
You haven't won yet.
I am 5 feet. So I am Babby. I am a teeny little Babby, baby, booby, Babby. I am very tiny. I am a little speck of dust in the grand scheme of the world. I am a burb. I am Borb, actually. Nope. Hey, come here. Nope. Hit me, coward. Hit me. Do it. Ah, you coward. Alright, got that one.
That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
So pretty much anyone I have to look up at pretty much and like bend my neck back so it feels like my head is snapping off of my shoulders. It's fun. I mean, I love being. No front. I really love being tiny. I love being.
Back off!
Oh god, oh Jesus Christ. Okay, well we're gonna be here for a bit.
Back off! To ashes! Ha!
Oh,
you haven't won.
Hey, look. Ow. Whoa. Hello. I just got catapulted. Ah! Alright, I'm bringing out the big boy now.
This will be frozen in time.
Ah! Rude. I love... sorry, I'm concentrating. Ow. Hold on, let me get rid of this big guy first. Oh no, fight him down!
That silver.
Ah! Not Beth girl, ow. Yeah, you freak, prepare to die.
Go, Barbara, go!
Freeze!
I love freezing enemies there. Ow. There we go. Good guy down. I need her actually, hold on.
Huh? Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go!
Ow.
Freeze!
Ha! Bitch! I freeze you, I'm Elsa. Kind of. Oh. Whoa, hello.
What's the hurry?
These guys need to take care of.
Cool it! Don't push your luck. Cool it! Oh, so soft.
Don't worry, I'm taking care of them. Yeah, got him. Alright. God statue. God, I love beating up. I love the fighting in this game. It's fun. Okay. Oh, here it is. Gotta go. Home back now. Go from here, so I have a high vantage point to fly down to. Hey, look, I know what I'm doing sometimes, okay? Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. What then? Well, I mean, we're fucked. That's what. I don't know what you want me to do. I fully admit, I suck at video games. Thank you. I'm learning how to build the... Yeah, she does. She also has D-Luke and it makes me upset. I really want him really badly. Really, really badly. But alas. Yeah. I'm Donnakin. Let's all admit that right now. Yeah. Honestly, same. And if it is Dealus, then I'm happy. If it's not, then I'm also really happy. Hit me, you fuckers. Coward. They don't want to hit me. They're afraid of hot pirate lady. I can beat their asses from here to next week. I love doing that. That's so fun. Oh, you still come at me? Alright. Cart? No, it's not. Oh, we gotta go up. Fucking Donnakin. I love myself. I love my brain sometimes. Oh, here we go. Oh, that still did a lot. Oh. Bonk. I bonked him. I really hope they do like reruns of banners, because I really want Zhongli and Child really badly. Venti I'm okay without, I guess. I don't know. I just really can't, I can't believe the fact that I'm... Yeah, exactly. Look, I don't know, like... I know... yeah. I don't... yeah. yeah. I gotta...
Yeah!
Power that ended Haishang! Back at ya!
This is your fault. You came at me, bitch. God, I love doing that. That's so stupid.
Back off!
Oh, I guess I did. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Gotta find these stupid things. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Kind of. I don't know if I...
Paimon C.
Hold on.
Yep, that's it.
I don't know if I started playing her because she is like him, or I just like her design and because she's a pirate. And I don't know, like, and she just happens. I don't think I really realized that she does. So maybe I just did because, like, gravitated to pirate captain lady. She's so much fun to play. I think she's like. Yeah, exactly. And she hits hard, which I appreciate. And I love her design. And she's voiced by Allegra Clark, who's one of my favorite voice actresses. Like, since I, like, played Three Houses and stuff. And I really liked her. So, yeah. That's just... she's such a good voice actress. I love her. So, like, all of those factors, just, like, I want to main her, like, until I get D-Luke or something. She's my main person. F's in the chat for Zach.
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here!
Look, she's so pretty! I can't stand it. Anyways.
Quick, make a note of the location.
I think she's a character I really want to... Like, I think Vido's a cosplay I'm really gonna, like... I really want to do, like, fully. Like, not just, like, a wig and a casual thing like I do for most of my cosplays. But, like full-on, take it to a con, cosplay. Like, whenever those come back. You know what I mean? Like, I really like it a lot.
Oh, yeah! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Feiyun Commerce Guild to collect it later. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Paimon, you float. If anything, it's more exhausting for me. Because I'm wearing these heels. And I'm running around everywhere. Sheesh, this... So, we did it.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me?
Yeah, we'll think about it.
Done and dusted! Yeah!
How did you know that bluff would work?
Paimon's got a knack for this business malarkey, don't you think?
The fuck says malarkey?
Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crawl. To Chang the Ninth's place.
I don't think he's gonna be really, open to... Whatever. Well, let's see. Mr. the Ninth, we come to collect. Mr. the Ninth. You know, I was supposed to get a... Mr. the Ninth. I was supposed to get a signed print of Dorothea, but it never came in the mail, and I'm sad. Because Dorothea is my favorite girl in the Eagles and I really love hers. I know, I was like, it never came, and I got really sad. But then I got one of Yuri to make myself feel better about it, so, and that one came, so. No. Next time she does a signing, I'll get one for Bido, because I really love Bido a lot.
Just
yeah, I
who
know.
I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself,
I did
gentry
too.
mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now.
I did too. So, yeah. That's all. Be honest though, ever since I started playing Genshin, I haven't been playing Heroes as much.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No, not at all.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Didn't see anything, right?
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven?
You're sure gonna soon.
I can't believe it.
Old man.
I will make a profit on this batch after all. But gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
Don't worry, we'll kill them.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
We'll send someone to collect the goods later.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Don't thank us yet. Wait till we finish it.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
I hope fireworks happen. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to Leeway. The hub of friends! I don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. Oh no, it's over here, okay. Not at the harbor, friends. Hahaha. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just very, very tired. Kinda funny we haven't seen Sincho yet. And I'm surprised we're probably not going to a domain after either, like in other stories. Busts. Whee! Going up. I love how it takes a second for the wings to load in. Oh, there you are. I was just talking about you.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
Yeah.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Yeah, what have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
God.
Divine Halberd, an ominous sword, Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai how?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
Ending of the book good?
It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Denouement mean?
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece.
Fuck you, Goatman.
He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui.
Solely for food. Yeah, same, honestly. Actually, I have 3. For food, I have 3 brain cells for food, sleep, and hot people.
He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you!
Oh no.
You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Oh no!
Speak of the devil.
Shut up, Zach. I will find you and slap you one day.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
Bet, bitch, I will.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged.
Lips aren't moving, that's weird.
Was
Anyways.
it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Alright. Get to be Sing Xiao. Ah, wonderful.
Rain outlines your fate.
You're open.
So I was thinking about like which free 4-star to get after the lantern event, and I think I might get Sing Xiao. Just because I don't have an attacking, my only hydro unit is Barbara, and she's like not really an attacker. So maybe I'll get him. I don't know about Changyun though.
Body and mind. Body and mind. Let me weave you a verse.
Let me paint you a picture.
Hunter.
Oh.
Time to act.
Cool it.
Oh, get it. Here, bitch.
So soon.
I let my guard down. No, my sword. Witness the power of Guhua.
Can't run from
I did it.
Impressive. You are no commoners.
Like, why did I change back to Barbara?
To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
Oh, someone's getting their asses kicked.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
I'm
My
valiant.
lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Oh.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Well, you did to us.
Rats! I've been played like a fiddle.
So he is like a spy for his father then.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we?
Goes 80.
3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
Haha!
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Started it.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day, that was from your private vault?
Damn.
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
Yeah, I like giving people what they deserve. Don't you rich kids take calligraphy classes from a young age?
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Cursive, as they say.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off!
That's a Yakuza Paimon.
Paimon's toast! And sorry! Very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Oh, your emergency food.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill!
What kind of book did you say you read this in?
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help.
I mean, I never said he was wrong.
Meanwhile,
she's shrimp.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
Making us run yet another errand.
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
Oh.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
Mood.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
I'm listening.
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
I think Joe. Oh. Alright, Mr. the Ninth. That's so funny to say. The Ninth. Mr. the Ninth. Bloop. Alright, back up we go. Whee! Oh! Whee! Whee! Alright. For a second. Alright, we're good. Paimon's just like Morgana. Small, annoying sometimes, and just... Yeah, that's it. There you go, sir. Hi, sir.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Actually, that wasn't us.
Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me.
That wasn't.
The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day.
You duck.
Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Corlapis deal.
That was your first mistake.
Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
Heirs.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Yeah, rascal.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
Better than you give him credit for.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it.
Oh, got a bookmark.
What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, my battery's running out. I love how it's like, oh, random bookmark.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That little rascal surely isn't.
Rascal is a funny word. Yay, I did it!
I
No.
swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
No, it was just telling me that my battery and my controller was running low, so I have to plug it in. That's all that was. It's not gonna die again. Is that it? Yep, I guess that's it. I always sing it. Oh.
Now I can get back everything I lost.
Alright. Time for Shaz Quest! I'm excited for this one, actually. Let's see. Where do we go for the start? Oh, there we go. Go to the end. I'm so glad I got into this game. This is so fun, especially since my friends all play it, and we just get to be dorks with each other. So, yeah. Whee! And it's so pretty. Ugh. Usually, I don't really care for graphics in games unless it's like really bad, but I don't know why I'm... Oh. Come up. Come up. Woo! Oops, I didn't mean to... Okay, there we go. They're possessed by the darkness. It's Kingdom Hearts again.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
You give off a sinister energy.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different.
Well, yeah, but it's a gacha game, so that's where the money comes in.
Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn, too. Oh, the guests are in great danger.
Beat 'em up.
Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Yeah, let's beat 'em up. I like beating up things.
Power that ended Haishan! Ha!
Haha, God, she's so good. Anyways, I am a nerd. Deal with it.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind, too.
Was it difficult? I don't think I took any damage.
Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
Oh, cool mask, my guy.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the heli trolls.
I'm on they like they like ran 3 feet.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears.
Damn it, I see a Sealy over there.
But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
Adeptus-y. That's funny. Adeptus-y, adeptus-y. Hello, Mr. Star Snatcher?
Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't.
Patrick Seitz. It sounds like Patrick Seitz.
Wait. Who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
He sounds just like Yuritsa. That's so funny.
My name is Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
I'm not a fucking sidekick. You're my sidekick. You're the mascot, you ding-dong.
Then it is right that our paths coincide. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher.
Snatcher.
One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Sorry.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon? Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Alrighty. So what do we do? Talk to the followers.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now, there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Wait, who are you calling an idiot? I'm not an idiot. Sometimes.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you.
Oh. Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon. I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. My father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling this guy was a faker.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was.
You comparing yourself to me?
Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the right of dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Should I tell him what happened to Lapis? What? Alright.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Oof. Oh, honey. Wait, what is that achievement I got? Did you guys see how I just teleported from that guy to the rock? Like, how did I get there? What happened? I got struck by lightning, finally! Jesus, okay. That was so weird! I just transported to the... I've been waiting for that one, honestly. Hold on. I want to see how many I have. Ah, darn it, not yet.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
Imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material.
God, I've never seen the lightning go this crazy before. And I still see that Celia over there, and I'm gonna go get it.
In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Oh, is that why I was yeeted toward the rock?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Look at this, look
Indeed.
at this fucking...
You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we
I will
also have
in a
one
little
other
bit.
question.
Oh? You need but ask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
God, I'm just waiting for Xiao to just throw a spear and gouge this guy's neck for lying. It's just gonna be like, oh, there he is.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes? One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
I didn't notice it at all.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
He wants some more,
Oh, that's right! some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they?
I never noticed how pretty Paimon's eyes are. There's like stars in them.
Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
Rub it in.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they? Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwan Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Jeez. 28! Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Leeway and get my stuff. Oh, we have to go there anyways. Excuse me? I'm not Paimon. I'm not emergency food. I am offended by that. I'm offended by that observation, sir. No, shut up! I'm not Paimon. Book. With the what book? Oh wait, no, I have to. I want to go to the Avengers Guild. No, I will not accept. I refuse.
Save this money.
Add Astra.
No. Full burbs. Let the book speak? You mean go to the book go to where we're supposed to go? No, I'm not a no. Fine. I'll be Paimon. I don't want to be Paimon. I want to be a cool character. No! You guys are being mean! I'll stop the stream for realsies. No, I'm just kidding. I'm having... No, I'm just joking around. Oh, I was like, what? Do I have to climb a wall or something?
So, are you buying or not? So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Wait, what? Whose voice?
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again.
Coincidence or adeptincidence?
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
I always found him fishy.
Really? What's so fishy about him? So, what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wishes? Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
I don't understand. Wait, what? Hey, I'll get the book.
Hey there. We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Here? This shelf?
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large.
Oh my
As
god!
slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Wow. Okay.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue.
I wasn't expecting that. That was nice. Soon though, soon. Oh my god, okay.
Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
About the soul surviving Yaksha.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations.
Ew.
All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Heartless hilly churls.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. Oh, it's so tragic. After everything they went through in all of their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Oh, poor things. This kind of sucks, actually.
Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
Your way into this.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn.
That caught me so off guard. I wasn't expecting that at all. That was nice. Anyways, that was really nice. What, Cam? Good. Now you can go anywhere and get the same things. Lily, I told you I'd be giggling, and I haven't even gotten to rank 29 yet. Okay. Anyways, enough of my fangirling for today. Shut up. Shut up. I told you, I'm...
Flee at my command, foul demon.
Stop it, I'm sorry, I just...
Flee! Why won't you flee?
You're a hack, you hack.
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Don't spoopy me. I'm sorry. I told you. Actually, let me use Kaya now.
Dodge this.
I love Kaya too. Anyways.
Oh, so sorry.
Aha! I did it. Really will be, and I'm scared.
Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Come to the next stream where if you want to hear me giggle like a fucking moron for like for 4 hours.
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Oh yes, the get out of jail free card.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
I'm not cute, no.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow.
This just in. No. This just in. Small round owl giggles over 6,000-year-old god for about 4 hours.
Were one but given another opportunity.
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
I'm not Paimon! No, shut up!
One suddenly feels ill at ease.
Oh, thank you!
Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
I'm not! No, don't do that!
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious.
You weren't, Paimon, shut up.
Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Got it, not me. No, Lily, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Oh my god, okay. I may still be thinking about it. Anyway.
What's the hurry?
Watch it, Lily. I'm coming for your man.
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again.
There he is!
No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls. Let's see what a real...
Sir. Hello?
It's you. I remember you.
No, you can't tell me what to do.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Oh shit, I didn't go get that Sealy I wanted to. Oh, I'll do it after this.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
That was the final Yaksha?
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh...
Oh.
Poor Xiao.
Oh.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Why do we live? Is it just to suffer?
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
Yeah, it is.
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Kirito.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Fine. It's just like, I don't know. Probably either tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. Oh, no, depends on how quickly I can get up till 29, because I just got to 28, you know.
Come on, then.
Sorry.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this.
God.
But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
That sucks, man. That sucks, man. No, not with you, Lily. I mean, like, with Xiao, like, his whole... 26? Really? That's what... Okay. Hey, let's go. I still can't believe I have one Animo user. Just one. And I need another Animo user and another male character. I have 11 characters and all of them are pretty much female except for Kaya. No, I don't have Sucrose. I don't have Venti either.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma.
This place is so pretty. What the fuck?
You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
I know you have Venti. You bring them out all the time. See, this is why this is
conquering.
Oh, Jesus. Result of the buildup of divine karma in this area, Xiao will have Bane of All Evil permanently activated. It will... Oh. So we just beat up bad... Oh, God. Oh, this is kind of cool. Hey, you want to come at me, you heartless swine? Slimy? Ow. God damn fuckery. Hey, Xiao's actually kind of really cool. Oh, this is his special. Oh, this is his old. Oh, okay. No, okay, not kind of. He's cool. But he's really cool. Whoa. That's cool.
Worthless. Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time, too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Yeah, Paimon, you just figured that out. I knew that from the very, first 2 sentences he said. Oh, that's so cool. Ah. Oh, fuck. Okay, got an exquisite chest. Oh, okay. So, like this? Ow.
Get out of my way!
Ow. Rude.
Worthless!
Oh god, an abyss mage.
Worthless! Worthless! Useless!
Whew.
It is good that we came here. An
That was
unusual
cool.
number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
Yeah, for real.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Whoops. Paimon spoke without thinking again.
You do that a lot, Paimon. Let's be real here.
One more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
I think I'd also like to teach him a lesson.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us.
Yeah, fuck him up. Woo!
And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Well, more for us then.
Who said anything about killing him?
Oh. Damn it!
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways.
I'm not Paimon!
I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
Similar to gifting dreams and visions?
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right?
Because I'm small. It's because I'm small, isn't it?
But as for the censer and the 7 lamps... probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng?
No, it's Badzak. Badzak.
The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Okay, I do like pets. I do like head pets. Okay. I'm actually gonna... Oh, I can do one. I'm gonna do one. 69, nice. Ah, no. Not yet. Oh, that sucks. 69, nice. I don't know. Is there like an easy way I haven't been keeping track. Is there an easy way to keep track?
Everyone is working super hard. We should be too.
History? No, I haven't been... Yeah. I really just want to get a 5-star on stream so people can hear me scream. That's all I want. Wait, what am I doing? I know that's a map. Hold on. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh. I didn't know you could keep track on here. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh, right, there's a... About 12 times 6? Sorry, I have to do math. No one said there would be math in my video games. I'm at 72, I think? Yeah. No, I can't count, okay? What is the thing? Alright. Is it 80 or 90? Okay. Well, I didn't know there was a way in-game you can keep track, so I'll keep that in mind, definitely. Praying for D-Luke, praying for D-Luke so bad. I just really want him because he's my favorite character. Yeah, I did. I went to the, yes, please. No, see what what I've been doing? I've been summoning on the banner with like Mona, Kaching, and Chi-Chi. No, don't unfollow me.
Yeah. Cool it.
I'm just gonna beat up this hilly troll because he looked at me funny. And these guns too, just because I want to. And I don't.
Cool it.
Oh no, I need Vito for these shield guys. I love just blowing up shield bombs and just killing them. Ow, ow, hey. Don't mess with the queen. What I want to do is get like gems for a 10 pull or whatever, so I can hopefully get more than just. Oh, there's the Sealy I saw. If I can somehow get both Diluc and Zhao, I would just be the happiest person alive. Hey, you know what? Yes, I do. Because you know how my luck has been with heroes lately. Where are you taking me? Oh, there you are. Alright. I know this isn't heroes. But I still like to think my luck is pretty okay. All things considered. Oh, right here. Cool. Hey. Shut up. Maybe I will. YOLOs are fun. Oh yeah, that did happen to you.
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
We'd like to borrow a center and some lamps, please.
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something?
Is it?
A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
Honest?
For the dream trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
You can tell the future.
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case. Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
What does a simulator help with? Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's this is the sensor? How are we supposed to lug this thing all the way back?
Sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine.
Yeah. Oh.
So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
One, two, buckle my shoe. One, two, three. Oh, there they are. And you.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here.
I had presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Holy shit, he's an actual Adepti.
It's that guy's voice. Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
Retro Raggy.
It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle.
No.
Today is the anniversary of my death.
Aw.
My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here.
That Scooby-Doo joke I made.
That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma.
Oof.
Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Whoops.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Well, at least he gave you something.
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Pervases.
I apologize.
Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the conqueror of demons. If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more.
Aww.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervasi's the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Alright. Now we gotta go find Miss Flowers. Let's hope it's easier than that one time we had to find flowers for D-Luke's story mission. That would have been... That was annoying. Oh, I go? Let's see. Do I go? Around here? It's not telling me where it... Oh, okay. The Pyro Regis Wine. Do 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 do. Why, you idiot? Got it? Ugh, I am so bad with these maps. Oh, is that it? Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to cancel out of the map. There it is. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I'll go to this one. Sorry, I got a song stuck in my head. Now where do I go? I love the I love the song. Let's see. Hold on guys, I'll be right back. What about, can you... Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. My mom wanted me to do something for her real quick. So let's see. I want to beat up this guy to get this chest.
Have a taste of this!
Another test subject.
Take this!
What counts? That tingle?
Bop, 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 and bop. That's so fun. Oh, it just stopped raining when you said that. Thanks.
Power that ended Haishan!
That tingle?
Timing! Cool, okay. Okay, let's see. Where are they? Where are these flowers? Oh, God, okay. Sorry, stop yelling at me. I'm sorry, stop yelling at me. I'm a forgetful person. I'm a forgetful Borb. I do that, okay? I'm sorry. Oh. I hate all of you. Anyways. So down here? Is that what you're saying? Oh, there it is. I swear to God, stop bullying me, you guys. Whee! Oh, I got someone. Yay. That's always so fun, too. Well, I could say the same about you, ma'am. Stop talking to me.
Take this!
Shut up! I'm being bullied this day. I didn't come here to stream and be bullied by y'all. Ah, fire tornado! That's so cool. Wait, no. No, I want to be... Yeah. You know that's impossible for me to do, and... I don't know what you want from me.
Power that ended Haishan! Take this!
Come on, hit me yet. Oh.
Back at ya!
I mean, that works too. Nice, Smooths. Okay, so now what? Oh, when did I kill an animal? Whoops. Oh, is this one of them? Oh no, that's not it. Wick material. I might. Oh, okay. I thought it was caught in the tree. I was like, bitch, excuse me? Where I go now? I fought the plants. Oh no, this is... Oh no, this is where the... Okay, yeah, no. I'm not doing that without people. I beat up the plants like Mood said, so I don't know where they are now. Oh, wait. No, that's mint. I'll take it anyways. Where I go get them? Oh. No. Oh, so over here. Okay. I didn't see the lake. Oh, this place. I love this place is so pretty. Look at the pools. This is Lua pool, isn't it? This is probably my favorite place in Lua besides the harbor. It's so pretty, isn't it? Yeah? Alright, I'll go back. But this music! It's so good! Damn it! So peaceful. I can't wait till I can't wait till you grow up enough so we can take you to fight Oceanid, Cam. Okay, I have fire. I have 2 fire, actually. Not the one I want, but I'll deal. You don't have to attack them. You can run around and be a distraction while me, Leg, and Moods takes care of... well, take care of them. Wait, where am I going? Oh, right, this way. Whee! Oh. Wait, where, what? Who? Where? I'm gonna... Yeah. Oh, the lake's over here. The lake's over here. Wait, what? I see a little Shut up. Why is this bully Rowlet the stream? I just feel attacked for being me, and I don't appreciate it. Oh, a chest! I've been here how many times and I never got this chest? Do chests respawn, or am I just crazy? Bonk. I ruin whatever I want to ruin. I've ruined my life by playing these stupid gacha games. Oh, I guess I could've... Okay, whatever. That's fine. I needed to heal anyways. I don't care. No. I'm just kidding. Let's see. My best fire unit
I'll
is...
bring my seasonings.
You do that, girl. I really like... Oh, Jesus. I could do you one even better. I got 2 Zenyons. I have a C1 Zenyon. I should use her now more than but I already I'm using Vito as a greatsword user. And when I get D-Luke, I'm gonna use him instead. I'm gonna use him too, so I don't know. Too slow, Slimy. Yes, when? I'm trying to manifest him. Leave me alone. Oh, right, these things. Ow.
Boba, get them.
I melt. No, Boba. Boba. Boy. Ow.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Oh, after nightfall? I want to get this thing first. Trying to be better about forgetting to get things. Ah, so I have to be here, and then it has to be at night. Do you guys? I'm going home. Need what? Okay, let's see. Oh, right, I gotta do this. Oh, right. Oh wait, I gotta go this way. I hate military time. It's like... Act like the rest of the world, please. Wait, I'm going... Is that on the other side of the harbor? Wait, where is it? Love you too. You know I like making fun of you. If I make fun... Ask anyone else here. If I make fun of you, it means you're my friend. Isn't that what the entire basis of friendship is? Taking the piss out of each other? Oh. Oh, here we are. Oh, a Sealy! Ooh, ooh, I'm gonna get this Sealy. Hold on, hold on. Oh, you're going up? God damn it. Wait, where did it go? All the way up there? Aw, jeez. Why, Mr. Sealy? Three what? Cents? Oh god. You guys are crazy. I love you guys. You guys are something else. Anyways. Alright, now we can go down. Here he is. Hey, Shao, up here! Hey, buddy! How you doing? Coming in hot! Don't worry, I have Diona.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual?
Yes, Edgy McEdgyson.
This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
Got them from a Yaksha named Pervases.
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace.
I wonder.
Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual.
I hope Zhongli and Shao interact somewhere in the story.
Place the sensor in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed.
Oh, I was just saying, I was just wondering if Zhongli and Shao will interact in the story going forward. I kind of hope they do.
Yes, this will do.
Ooh, pretty.
Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Ah, I see.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Even know what rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole.
Yeah, Paimon, just stop talking.
Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Oof.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract.
That's so pretty! Ugh.
If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly.
Let's do it.
If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Okay. Let me get Diona in here. I just gotta... Let me get Kitty. Cutie Kitty.
The hunt begins.
She's so cute! I love her little bag. I never noticed her bag is a paw print, actually. Hold on. That's actually really cute. Alright, let's do this.
Then we meditate. Ugh. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
Gonna have to if you want to do this, Paimon. Oh god.
Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Alright, let's see how bad this goes. Whoop, whoop, whoa. Settle down, girl. Oh, god. Let's... And... Shut up. Blink. Did I get it? Oh, wait. There we go. And then this one? Oh. Go over here. Got it.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Oh, you mean to the T?
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar.
Oh boy.
What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Guess what? You're already dead, asshole.
Dead? Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wangshu Inn. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
Sure. You think he'll think he's in a dream once I beat his ass?
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Oh, you're not dreaming.
What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
All right, time to take him down a peg.
Let's go. Please, could I...
Let's dance.
Ow.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them?
Freeze!
You can freeze the spirit.
Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow! What's happening? Is this really no?
Haha, bitch! I gotcha.
Please stop! I surrender! I surrender! Yes, I do. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
Sure, buddy.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
Beat him up, Xiao.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life.
Oh, he's so bad.
One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
He's so mad.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Huh.
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I am an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Lesson learned, kids, don't have fun.
So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Oh my god.
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
Aw.
That wasn't quite our intention.
But we'll go with it.
O great conqueror of demons, please allow me to swear this oath before you.
Not even looking at him. Sir?
I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore.
No.
Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him.
I mean today. Technically. Because it turns today. How did... What? Okay. To the end, my friends, my comrades, my compatriots, my, I don't know. My, 5... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna continue about this. I'm just gonna continue about my day and go. I'm so tired right now. Madam. Hello.
Hey there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Boss lady.
Star Snatcher. You mean the false adeptus who wore a mask?
Yeah.
He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Yeah, she's a shrimp. She's
Well,
not
anyway,
a fairy.
You must be the traveler.
Well, anyway.
Here's the letter.
It's not me! It's Paimon!
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it! Paimon's curious! Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets. Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked upon my journey of self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to the two of you in person, but I hope that you will forgive me. Since the conqueror of demons appeared to me in a dream, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I fulfilled my vow. Not only have I deceived you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. People in dire straits have oft become weak, thirsting blindly after something to believe in. With my lies, I brought them false salvation, while their true desires grew farther and farther away. I know that in a long gone era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they have now become. The conqueror of demons shouldered the desires of Liwei's people as he contended with demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desire. As As a false adeptus, I am one who always wears a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. If I wear a mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror of demons wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. And yet he wears the face of a demon king only that he might subdue all demons. Once I had realized this, I had become deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understood what it truly means to be an adeptus. I set off on this journey over hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hope of fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. I have already asked someone to return the money I cheated others of. A few goods remain in my possessions, but they are of no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take the sigil of permission that my grandfather had left me as well. I am no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted with which you desire. May we meet again. Wang Ping on a sinner. Actually turned out to be a good guy after all.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Paimon, that is not me. I will kill anyone who says so. Oh, he's up there. No, don't go down, Kaya. Go up. I will throw... God damn it, stairs. My one true weakness is... Oh, there he is. Hi, Xiao.
Ah, there you are. We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
I am not...
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like you.
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish.
Aww.
I just wanted to see how it tastes.
That's sweet.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case.
Oh my god, Lily.
Quietly slipped away.
You're not any better, Shrimp. Hey, I did it! Claps. Claps all around, everybody. 2 good missions, all dusted and done. Yay! Alright, so now what do we do? Oh, there's an event quest? Oh! Alright, let's do it. Puppy! I want to pet the puppy! Oh, gotta go this way? Oh, you gotta talk to boss lady.
Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn this year? Oh, don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the Lantern Rite. It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night sky.
Oh my god, it's like Tangled.
Oh, may the flames of wisdom
love that
spread
movie.
to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacons in the night, guiding bygone heroes back to their homeland.
Wow, it sounds like a grand festival. And where there's a grand festival, there's always special seasonal snacks. You catch Paimon's drift?
Yes, Paimon, you like food. I get it.
You want to get involved in the Lantern Rite? That's great! The festive period leading up to the day itself is all part of the celebrations. During this time, we pray to bring peace and ward off bad luck. Liyue locals call it bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new.
With the old and with the new. Out of my house, Grandma. No.
If you're looking to take part, it's not too late. Oh, also...
Also, okay.
If you're able to, could you try to convince Xiao to go with you?
Yay, more time with Xiao!
We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown familiar.
Hooray!
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone for a few days.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. You should get yourselves down to the harbor. If you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and you won't be able to make the most of it. Get going. Happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, boss lady. Oh my god, is the harbor gonna be all lanterny now? Oh, I'm so excited. Yay, I did it. Oh, no, no, no. The waypoint, sir. Oh, okay. I still don't know who I want, though. Should I get in?
I didn't know.
Shut up, Kaya. Fuck's sake. Leave me alone. It's either gonna be Chongyun or Xingqiu. Because I need another...
You were such a slacker.
Oh. My god. Oh. Here, I can easily... Shut up! I can easily fix it. I know you said night. I already have Ningguang. I just don't use her. But I already have it. Oh, I don't have Xing Zhao. Maybe I'll get him. Oh my god, okay. It's like Tangled, you know? Should I start singing I See the Light? I love it. Anyways, where am I supposed to go? Oh, over here.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets.
Young lady, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing? Hmm?
Oh, you can have it. I don't want it.
Paimon's not for sale.
I wish you were.
As a matter of fact, I'm having some financial trouble recently. I probably couldn't afford it.
Tick.
I'm just a small-time merchant anyway. I don't deal in rare and exotic treasures.
Sure.
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious you sound.
I'm not... No. I'm gonna stop the stream right now.
My, someone's in a grumpy mood, aren't they? Here, maybe some candy will make you feel better.
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy.
Typical Paimon.
So, I assume you two are in
I don't have
for the
enough money for
lantern,
chicken
right?
nuggets. Sorry.
This year's Mingxiao lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years. It's big enough to make you wonder if the fabled floating city in the clouds really does exist.
Guys, I hate all of you. Oh my god, I'm not... No, fuck. I'm so mad.
I guess it must just be held up by a similarly sized chunk of plastrite.
You guys are so mean to me.
Awesome.
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole of Liyue Harbor, but you're always welcome in my store, at least.
Thanks. Please take her. I don't want her anymore. Maybe if they're not, maybe if she's not around, my friends won't call me or any. My friends in quotes.
So many stalls.
Okay.
Got a bunch of
Here,
interesting
there,
gadgets.
everywhere.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Bang chang. Oh, whoops. No, I didn't. They spell conundrum with a K. No.
I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly. She's my rag doll. Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to fly up into the sky and see the view. So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer lantern. Dolly's wish will come true now. Won't it? I did the right thing, didn't I? Wishes are supposed to come true at the lantern rite, aren't they?
Got brass.
Okay. Oh, wait, it's over here? Don't walk on the umbrellas, Kaya. That's rude. Oh, treasure chests! Oh, no, wait, no, never mind. Where? He below. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, what? Oh, there she is.
Building materials.
This year's Ningxiao lantern is dedicated to Skybracer. He always was a show-off. I'm sure he will be very pleased. Well, that's the plan. I do hope they make the antlers big enough. They were his pride and joy, after all. The story goes that the antlers were made from the very essence of Rex Lapis's divine power, which made it the hardest material in all of Liyue. But then he used those blood-drenched antlers as a wedge to prop up the mountain. And if that wasn't enough of a sacrifice, he then kept on fighting until his blood was drained and his life ran out.
You know, if it wasn't gonna be me, I'm glad it's you. That's.
Thanks to him, Mount Tianheng still stands tall and proud to this day, and the blood that he lost in the battle turned into the Bishui River.
Ew. I don't want to swim in blood. That's gross.
Whether you believe the story or not, I'm just happy you're willing to listen to me tell it. Surely the reason the Lantern Rite exists is because people throughout the ages have chosen to come together as friends, rather than stay in isolation. Goodbye. May the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished.
Oh, I was expecting her to disappear, like she was a spirit. Whoops.
Building materials. Yes, this seems to be enough.
My friend, what can I get
Ooh, pretty.
That stone is floating! Luckily, it's tethered in place. If it wasn't held down, who knows where it would fly off to?
This is the plasterite to be used for the Mingxiao lantern.
The whole of the Shao market is centered around it.
Oh, hello! Who are you?
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the construction of the Mingxiao lantern.
You guys hear my humming? I was humming a lot.
You seem like newcomers. Is this your first lantern ride?
Yes. How can you tell?
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival.
she calls you what you are, Paimon. What is the Mingxiao lantern exactly?
You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Shao lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. That one is called the Mingxiao lantern. Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Shao market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit. The street market exists solely to raise the funds and materials required for the Mingxiao lantern construction.
Yes, name it Spoopy after me, because I love Rowlet so much. Please. I prefer that over...
So, the Shao market. Does it have stuff you can eat?
I'm not...
Plenty. And if I do say so myself, the Lantern Rite is the best festival for sampling Liyue's local delicacies. It is Liyue's biggest annual festival, after all. Showing off your craft is a great way to drum up a reputation. So even if there's no mora to be made, everyone is secretly going all out to get their produce under the spotlight.
Oh, wait, it's not... Oh, it's daytime now. I'm gonna change it back when we're done.
Folks in Liyue are so smart.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing the Lantern
Wanda?
Rite.
The magic school bus?
She's usually somewhere around the Shao market. She's your first port of call.
Oh, will she know which stall sells the tastiest stuff?
Oh my god.
No doubt. When it comes to the Lantern Rite, no one knows more than she does.
Man, I'm surprised you can stay floating with how much you pack away, Paimon.
Got it! Let's go to the Shao market and look for Wangya.
Got it.
And then go to the stall with the tastiest food and eat till we're stuffed.
Yeah, for real. Oh, there she is.
Hi, can I help you? From the look of you, you don't hail from Liyue. Are you traveling through? Welcome to the Shao market. Overseeing? Not exactly. The Lantern Rite Festival belongs to the whole of Liyue. It's not just one person's to oversee.
Good for them. Good for them. You know, I'm a big romantic at heart.
I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
We want to know where the tastiest food in the whole wide Shao market is.
She nodded. Cute.
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your personal preference. Still, what I can tell you is that everyone's talking about Yin Yan's stall. If it gets any busier over there, I'm gonna have to bring the Millilith to keep things orderly. Hey, you'd best get over there quick before the streets get too crowded with people. Oh, and if you are heading to Yin Yan, please do me a favor and run this document over to him. It's a summary of the data from last year's Lantern Rite, compiled by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It has a few operational tips for our vendors. If you're heading in that direction, it'd be a great help.
Certainly,
As
madam.
things, I've got a gift for you when you get back.
It's so good. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. Fuck y'all. I'm not sorry. I love this soundtrack so much. I think it's getting really close to topping 3 houses for me. Oh, there I am.
There's still a long road ahead.
And 3 houses was amazing. But then again, my
I really
face...
don't have enough hands on deck. If I'd known, I would have roped some others in.
What's the best thing on the menu?
Ah, customers. Take a look and decide for yourself. I can do anything on the menu. Or if there's something in particular you're after, I can do that instead.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
Paimon will have...
Oh, I just said 3 houses, but Kingdom Hearts is close.
Huh. Now that you mention it, you
It's up
do
there.
have a lot of options for a food stall.
Naturally. If there's a dish I can't cook, I've yet to hear about it. Same every year. The old operational tips. How's this for a tip? Leave the handbook to one side and concentrate on the killer cooking. Hand it over. I'll use it to feed the fire later. Come on then, place your orders. Aren't you here to eat?
There are so many. This one looks good, but Paimon wants to try that one too. Huh? Grilled tiger fish? That's the one Pervases love to eat, isn't it?
Oh.
Seeing as the Lantern Rite is about commemorating the heroes of the past, let's order this one. This can be our way of honoring his memory.
In your way of ordering your dinner.
Ah, your friend has a good eye for food. That's our specialty.
Oh, so no wonder this opened after you do Xiao's quest.
Please wait. I'll have it ready for you in no time. Okay, here's your grilled tiger fish. What do you think?
And it sucks, because I'm actually allergic to fish. Like scaly fish. Not like shellfish, but like fish, like salmon. I had, when I was in elementary school, I had a bite of my dad's catfish, and it was really yummy, but then my throat started closing up and it was really bad, so.
Delicious.
Paimon's an expert in eating.
Of course. What kind of a guide would Paimon be otherwise?
Didn't you lose your memories too?
Well, hope you enjoy your food. I gotta see to some other customers.
Yeah, it sucked. Or it sucks, but you know. I used to be allergic to everything, like everything. I could only have like 3 like normal things. But I outgrew my allergies and now I'm only allergic to like 5 things, which is good because I love to eat. Oh god, I am Paimon, aren't I? Fuck.
If you get hungry again, you know where I am.
I don't want to be Paimon! Motherfuckers! Wait, I want to change it to night. Hold on. Yeah, I'm a nugget. Nah, you just a jerk. No, actually, no you're not. I love you guys. Mwah. Back to nighttime, because it's over. God, this place. I'm gonna live here forever.
So you're back. What do you think? Yin Yan makes some mean grub, huh?
Ah, so tasty.
Onsen? What is that supposed to
Oh,
mean?
yeah? He said that last year, too. If he'd listened to our marketing tips, he'd be doing even better by now. Anyway, not to worry. Here's the gift I was talking about. This Xiao lantern is for you.
Oh, I have a lantern!
Wow, such a beautiful lantern. How is it made?
I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to explain the process concisely. But if you're interested in Xiao lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there. He's in charge of both the Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns.
Oh, consent. Oh, that's what... What?
So, he's responsible for this super duper huge one too?
That's right. He should be easy to find. Just over there, I think.
Jingming.
If
That's
we
funny.
could make a Xiao lantern for Xiao, maybe that would cheer him up a bit.
Aw, we're gonna make Xiao happy.
Let's find Jingming and see what he has to say.
Yay. Oh, that's so pretty. Wait, what does it do?
These Xiao lanterns are very warm. I'm sure they'd sell well in Snezhnaya.
Two shitty speaking idiots walk into Leeway. I hope I'm not one of those idiots.
Yes, this seems to be enough. And I still have these.
Sir, why do you look like Terra from Kingdom Hearts?
At this rate, we should be able to meet the deadline. Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, You don't look like locals to me.
Oh.
Looking to try your hand at making your own?
Oh, well, alright.
I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simplest one. I should have some spare materials over here. Just a second. They still need a bit of work. Take these and give it a go.
Oh. Oh, perfect, I have enough. I was afraid I wasn't going to. Yay! Now we take that to Xiao, right?
That was so complicated. Paimon is all out of brain juice. Did you get it?
Wow, guys.
It all comes with practice. No one's expecting your first try to be perfect. Folks like you who want to learn my craft are a rare find nowadays.
Ugh, sorry.
Did you build that humongous Ming Xiao lantern using the same method?
That one? I suppose it's fair to say the method is the same, broadly speaking. But no single person can take credit for it. The whole of Liyue comes together to make it.
So it was a community effort?
Yay, community!
Surely you've heard about it.
That was a good show.
The Xiao Market is actually a fundraiser, aiming to support the Ming Xiao Lantern's construction.
Whoa, so that's how the Ming Xiao lantern is built.
Sorry, I had to scratch my ear.
Such is the Lantern Rite tradition. The Ministry of Civil Affairs might be covering the bulk of the costs, but it's the citizens of Liyue that donate the materials, among many other things.
Oh, so that's what that little girl meant when she said she donated her ragdoll. But since when do you build Ming Xiao lanterns out of ragdolls?
Well, the Lantern Rite is a major festival. If somebody wants to make a contribution, no matter how small, or in this case symbolic, we tend not to reject them. All well-meaning contributions are gratefully received. Especially considering how grand of an occasion the Lantern Rite is for everyone. People believe that joining the effort might bring them good luck.
Ooh, I see.
Alrighty then. Shouldn't you get going? With all that the festival has to offer, I'm sure you must be on a busy schedule.
Excuse me.
Of course, if you want to make another Xiao Lantern at any time, you know where to find me. Happy Lantern Rite. Have fun.
I am having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. So how is everybody? You guys enjoying yourselves? Having a good day so far? I hope so. Cause I don't really get to say it, but I don't say it as much as I should, but I'm really grateful for you guys to come and keep me company during these.
So, did you find Jingming?
We did! And he taught us all about how to make Xiao lanterns. Even though Paimon can't really remember any of it.
No worries. You can always ask Jingming if you need to refresh your memory.
Oh, don't worry, Lily. I'm gonna I'm gonna end after this quest is over, probably, because my headphones are starting to hurt my ears, so.
I should go. Duty calls. Happy Lantern, right?
Oh! Hey, it's done. Cool. Speaking of, it's only just begun. Giant Mingxiao lantern into the sky. And this year's Mingxiao lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The applause trait that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years. For this special occasion, the merchants of labor set up the Zhao market to help gather the materials needed to build the lantern. When you arrive at the Zhao market, one of the event organizers so unlock after 3 days? Okay. Oh. Yeah. Well, I think I'm actually going to finish for today, because we've gone pretty long, and I'm sure my friends want me to play with them, since, you know, they've gotten my other friend's world all figured out. So, yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. I know this, I usually don't, telegraph my streams in advance as much as I probably should. So, yeah. I will talk to y'all later. Love y'all.